While more than 1 in 4 Americans ages 18 and older live with a diagnosable mental health issue, and close to 45% of American teens reported in the last year that they persistently felt sad or hopeless. That led the U.S. Surgeon General to declare a mental health crisis here in America.
You can literally start improving the lives of humanity by speaking and being honest about what you've been through.
That video you see there is from a powerful documentary called Our Turn to Talk. It follows teens as they share their mental health journeys. And joining us now, Wendy Singer. She's the executive director of No Shame on You, a Chicago-based nonprofit providing mental health support and working to end the stigma of mental illness. She's joining me now live. Hello to you.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Of course, and I know that you're having an event this weekend, May 18th on Sunday. Tell me about it.
So we have an incredible teen leadership board who is coming together with us throughout the year to learn about mental health topics, and they culminate the year each year by providing and hosting a program for their peers and for people who love them. And this year they are hosting the documentary Our Turn to Talk, which is an incredibly powerful documentary that you already discussed a little bit, that follows teens from all sorts of different backgrounds, local Chicago teens, or other urban teens, rural teens, people from the brown and Black communities, LGBTQ plus communities, and more. And it's happening on Sunday, May 18th at 7 p.m. at the Wilmette Theater in Wilmette. And we are just so excited to have this important program and to talk and to share stories.
And it's free to the public. Okay. And you know, as I was looking through the different clips of the documentary, I think oftentimes when people think about teens and mental health, they think depression, anxiety, but it is so much more than that. Talk about how you sort of tackle some of these issues with teens nowadays.
Well, our organization really focuses on reducing stigma. Stigma is one of the main reasons why people don't receive the help that they need. And our organization works with families, friends, and people who are struggling to support this. And stigma can be reduced. Some of the strategies are through mental health literacy, learning about different mental health topics, sharing stories. Research show is one of the #1 ways to reduce stigma, and also language can be an important piece. So those are just a few things if we can focus on how we talk about mental health. And all of that is coming together with this program through our awesome teen leadership board this Sunday.
Yeah, it's so important. And you've got 2 local stories. Tell me about those.
So 2 local teens are featured in the story. One is a wonderful young woman named Morgan Orso, and she talks about her experience facing stigma and shame through her sport of hockey. And she's a local young adult now, 19, and she's going to be coming and speaking on our panel. So we're so excited to have her. And the other teen featured in the documentary was a young man who died by suicide, Dylan Buckner, several years ago in the Chicago north suburbs. And his family talks about the journey, what it felt like to them, what their hope is for the future. And it's a meaningful, powerful documentary.
Before we go, do you feel like kids are becoming more open and more willing to discuss their mental health?
Yes, I think we've come a long way. I was at Subway last week picking up a sandwich, and I heard kids talking about I go to this therapist, I go to that therapist. That would have never happened when I was a kid.
So true.
So we're getting there.
So true. Okay, Our Turn to Talk this Sunday, May 18th, 7 to 9 p.m. Wilmette Theater. There's the information on your screen. Pre-registration is required. You can register at noshameonyou.org, but again, it is free to the public. Thank you, Wendy.
Thank you.